When I coach people, I look at the entire body as a whole. Even if you're just doing a bicep curl or something very simple that requires one quote unquote body part, because really it never is just one part. One part is one part of the whole. For example, if we're doing a bicep curl and somebody grabs their weights and just starts going, they just start going. Knees are locked out, their head is like this. I start right from the ground up. We look at number 1, grounding. Before you do any exercise, think about your feet. Think about connecting, if this was your foot, with here, here, and here. They call it tripod foot. Those 3 points, you're making contact. You're making a great arch with the foot. You have all sensory points activated. So starting with the feet, we want to ground. From the feet up, we're going to look at the knees. Now, if somebody just starts going and their knees are locked out like this, right away it tells me again, we're not grounding. We need that softness, that pliability, the body's ability to withstand the force of just standing against gravity. Knees are soft. Tripod foot, soft knees. Okay, then we start looking at the core. Most of the time, locked knees and excessive lumbar arch kind of pair together. Or you could have super bent knees and a posterior tilt. That's not great either. We want to imagine the hips as a bucket. If the bucket is filled with water and we're arching, the water is spilling forward. If we're in this excessive posterior tilt, the water is spilling backwards. We want to just take and do a tiny little shift so that if you look at a belt line, this is straight and it's neutral. Abs are bracing, so you tense the abs as if somebody's going to tickle you or punch you, or you stay ready, you stay braced. You're not pushing outward against it, you're bracing it in, okay? So again, feet, knees, abs and glutes and hips. We're going to look at the upper body posture. So let's say we are doing a curl. If my shoulder is pointing this way, we've got the humerus, it's the bone, grinding on the tendons here. So we need to use our lower traps, our posture muscles, without arching back, because we still have this integrated. We need that head of the humerus to point straight up if we want proper alignment, depending on what we're doing. Obviously, if we're doing like a reverse fly, if you take this torso and bring it up, you're still going to have that humerus in place. And so that's the stabilizer. We're stabilizing that joint by activating the muscles that pull the shoulders down and back. Then we have to look at the head. A lot of times I see this, or I see this, or the eyes are looking somewhere else. They're not paying attention. Again, that tells me, are you in your head or are you in your body when you're doing your workout? Getting into the body, you have to be fully focused, fully integrated. Find a focal point for your eyes to look at while you're doing whatever it is that aligns your ear to the shoulder, so we're tucking that chin back. Everything is happening all at once. So I know it can seem like a lot, but once you know all those checkpoints, you can use those throughout everything you do. Making sure you have the proper alignment is whole body integration, it's whole balance, it's mindfulness, it's going to create synergy, it's harmonious. You're going to create beautiful posture in the body. You're going to burn more calories. You're going to be completely in and present with what you're doing. And this all translates out to life. Even though it's a workout, if you can carry these concepts through, being grounded, having your core values, having your posture, confidence, having that focal point, staying focused, breathing through it all on top of that. So just remember, it's not just a bicep curl. This was literally just breaking down a bicep curl or a squat, whatever it is. I could break down any exercise and still use these whole body integration checkpoints to be sure that you truly are operating from an optimal health standpoint. Have a beautiful and healthy weekend. Let me know your favorite points about this video and how you have integrated them into your workout.